What's up, everybody? Skyhook Garage here, and we have reached the break-in oil change interval on the new 2020 Africa Twin. So what I'm going to show you today is how to do the oil change. It's not that complicated. I know most of you probably have done oil changes on your other vehicles, whatnot, but it'd be nice to take a quick video and just see what's involved here. So let's start out with what the tools you're going to need. So you need an oil filter wrench. The one on the left there just wasn't right to get in there. I ended up using one on the right. None of my cups fit, but you can use any of those really to work yourself in there. We got the oil filter right there at the front of the engine. We'll get to the drain plugs in a bit, and plugs as in plural. So a couple other things. You're going to need some Allen sockets here, Allen wrenches. All right, the one you're going to want is this guy right here, number 5, I think it is. They're always so hard to see. Yeah, number 5. All right, and then you're going to need a 12mm socket or wrench, whatever you're going to use to get the drain plugs out. And that's pretty much it. There's nothing too complicated here. You have to remove the front skid plate. So when you're looking at the front of the bike, this is the orientation of it right here. All right, it's underneath of it down there. All right, this is going to be the left side of it. You'll have a 5mm Allen bolt there. You'll have 2 more underneath it. And then you'll have the 4th one over here, and those match up to that guy right there, those 2 guys right there, this one and that one, and then the 4th one is going to be on this black bracket here, which is right here. Now, the quick thing to take note of is you see the nuts that these Allen bolts go into, these guys right here, they fit into these brackets right here, and they just sit there. Now, these 2 underneath, because of the orientation that they're on and the little tang there that kind of keeps them in, keeps them from falling off. This one up on the top of the left side comes right off. So that's going to be a little bit of a pain in the butt to get back on once we put the skid plate on. But regardless, just make sure you don't lose that. Set that off to the side. You also, this grommet has a collar bushing in there that keeps you from squishing it too much, and that can fall out. It's just sitting in there loose. So just be mindful of that stuff. The book tells you to remove the dipstick and take the oil cap off, so I guess it can vent through the engine a little bit better. But you get the skid plate off the bike, loosen up them caps, and then you're going to come underneath here, and you got 2 drain plugs. You have this drain plug right here, and then you also have another one right there. This guy right here. There we go. So remove both of them. They will drain oil equally. You got to remove both. Only removing one of them is not going to get all the oil out of the bike. And unfortunately, it gets oil on the frame a little bit there as it comes out, but not a big deal. It doesn't seem to go too far. Now, this is the oil drain pan that I used. Be mindful because this hole shoots the oil this way to the left side of the bike. That hole shoots it to the right side. So my recommendation is do one at a time. Drain this one until it's kind of settled and it's more down draining towards the center of the bike, then move to the other one because you have to move the pan. If you remove both of them at the same time, it's definitely not going to get it all into the pan. It's going to make a giant mess on your floor. So once those are done, you get them drained and it's drained good. You remove the oil filter. And that's the orientation of it right there. This is the new guy here. Put it on for you. Put a little bit of fresh oil on that lip seal before you put it on. All right, we'll tighten that up shortly here after the video. But that's how the old one goes on, or the old one comes off, new one goes on, just like that. Tighten up your drain plugs, 22 foot-pounds. All right, I'll put that in the description below once it's good and drained. All right, and then you're going to put, depending on your model, look over at the service manual here, give you guys a look at the service manual. Depending on your model, you're going to have manual trans, DCT model, and then the different stages of oil drainage or changing. So you see the 3 different options for each bike model. We're doing the oil and filter change, so we're looking at my bike's the manual trans, 4 liters or 4.2 US quarts. There's the DCT models there. I'll post all this information in the description also. That way you don't have to go back and look at it again. There's the torque spec for the drain bolts. They tell you to put new crush washers on there. I did get new crush washers with the oil filter. Got a pair of them there. I'll put them on. I'm not always super convinced that you need to replace them every time, but it's always a good idea, I guess. I don't know. It's only a buck or 2 for them. So get them on. Reverse removal of the front skid plate. All right, oil fills on this side. Got a little rubber O-ring on that fill cap, just like most sport bikes and other motorcycles have. All right, get that guy filled up, and then your dipstick's over here on the left. All right, you're gonna fire the bike up once everything's said and done. Let it run for 3 to 5 minutes, and then once it builds oil pressure and gets nice and warm, you're gonna shut it off for a couple minutes and then check it. Wipe it off, put it back in, pull it back out. You want it in between those two spaces right there where it says MKK, upside down, of course. All right, and once it's in between there, you'll be good to go. 4.2 quarts, it should be right there, especially after it's been draining for a while. Make sure the bike's good and hot too before you drain the oil. You don't really touch any of the hot exhaust at all, but the oil will be hot, but it'll get all drained out of there properly. So thanks for watching. I know it's just a simple oil change, but it's always nice to see how it's done on some of these newer models. Thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button. I got some more content coming with the accessories on the bike. I'm getting a couple more of them in the mail here shortly, and I'm going to do a review on my SW Motec bag here and how it fits on the Africa Twin. So stay tuned, and thanks for watching.